Hey, YouTubers, God Eagle Eyes, Chosen Ones, Gen X. This is Paula. Welcome to Mental Illness is Real. I'm out here on a beautiful day of Saturday. This is February the 8th, 2025. And it's after 4 o'clock in Carrollton, Georgia, um, PM, an hour away from Atlanta. I'm enjoying this beautiful day, thank God. And I had to run out and get some cleaning stuff or what have you. Just breathe, breathe, breathe. I want to talk about being and living with bipolar 2 disorder. I was just meditating and the Lord just told me to talk about this today, even though my channel is about mental illness is real. And I talk about, menopause and grieving. Um, you know, Therapy is so important. You really need therapy, therapy, therapy. I take therapy every week for 50 minutes, like from 1 to 150. I've been doing this for going on 9 years or so with the same lady off and on. And I'm getting into this women support group that is going to be on Saturdays. It's supposed to start in February, but it's going to be March. It's just her getting the people together. And it's talking about stigma against the mental illness. I realized that I need a lot of support. You can't wear out your friends and your family, with your different mental health challenges daily. When I speak to my older daughter, um, that we talk every week, I just like to stay up on just talking about moving you know. Um, you know, with my baby girl that is 24, she's just living her life, with her relationship. And then my son, the same way, 38, So, but sometimes it seems like as a parent, and especially with me, we could be sensitive toward things and we say the wrong things at times. It's always something that, your children can pick out about you. You know, it was something you said and then you didn't mean it to come out that way. I'm sorry, excuse me. Um, I fast and pray. And I sometimes, like, if the phone rings and stuff and I don't feel like talking, I don't answer it. I keep it on vibration anyway. And sometimes I turn it all the way down when I sleep. I sleep mostly in the day. I can't sleep. At night, I be up all night doing my therapy things and things I like to do. But I can't fake and answer the phone and just, if I'm not in a good mood, I just can't fake it. I've tried to push that, and I just don't want to sound a certain way where people will quickly say, you can push people away like that. But if I don't feel like talking and everything, I don't answer the phone. Sometimes I just don't want to be bothered. That's when my manic be down in the depression. I don't care what all you do, you can't fight it. My neighbor came over the other day and we, danced and laughed and stuff. So then the next day, which was yesterday, I was just out of it. You know, I was just out of it. And today I had to push myself. Every little thing you do is a accomplishment. So I decided to go on and I pushed and took this shower. So like every 2 weeks I'm taking a shower. My mind, I could see with my mom with dementia, rest in peace. It's going on 3 years this month on February the 18th. I see why she didn't want to take a shower. She just wash up, to keep herself fresh. But her skin and stuff would dry. So they wouldn't rub lotion on her, nothing, you know. I wasn't there every week to do that. Because, I come, my children, I will get together, we'll come, because we are working and come like twice a month until God took me off my job 2022. And it is hard when you have bipolar, when you have mental illness. It's hard to try to care for someone else or raise children. It's really hard, you know. You have anxiety. You got to watch what you looking at. I was looking at this funny animation horror stories. As oh, I'm watching too many of that. I love to look at the Country Wayne skits, but it really touched home. So I have to space that out. And I don't look at news, and I don't want to listen to no more of the people, how we be talking about different things going on with certain celebrities and all this, and Kanye with his different things going. I just bypass that. I'm talking about what God want me to educate you all through my experiences. You have to embrace it. I do. I embrace it. I have to embrace that I live with bipolar 2 disorder. Since I know now a name, thank God I can still drive and everything, even though my truck transmission need to be rebuilt. I thank God for my sponsors, my mentors, that helps out with different things, according to my program, because I'm grateful to be in a senior living, senior living. I've been here 2 years. Thank God that those bills are paid, but yet uh, I'm basically retired, but yet I mentor peers and do uh, like a spiritual, but spiritual awakening counseling of mental health with certain peers and stuff. So the sponsors, when they bless me with that, it helps while I mentor and everything, because I'm retired and and just work off my projects, earn from my projects through my sponsors of mentoring and advocating for mental health. And that's it for right now. But I'm pushing, working every day and creating through my abstract art. And I'm a self publisher uh, of 2 books that I had over 6 years and stuff. Um, telling my life through abstract art. So I'm pushing still with my goal every day to keep my mind working, because I be having my mind racing. Gen X. Gen X. I'll be 59 next month. And so I just want to work and do what I like to do. That's my goal, to tell my recovery story of suicidal and homelessness. So that's what my goal. My other goals that I do is which I hope that's not my truck smelling like that. Somebody burning something in there. Okay, I see it in the air. Okay, so what's not of you, Lord, send it out right now in the name of Jesus. So, my mind raced a lot, and my lips, my mouth tried to catch up with it. But I encourage you all to read the Bible like it's a novel. And I read the new translation. The end. What is it? And well, it's the new translation other than King James, but I just read that so I can understand it better. I'm in First Kings in the Old Testament, and in the New Testament I'm in Luke. Very interesting, learning more about myself and the history, which is talking about the future, rather. I didn't go out yesterday, but every other day I like to take my trash out, so that's my outing. I get in my truck, take it out, and go on and get some things I need or whatever. I guess that's him with the booming music. You had to cut it off coming in here. But yeah, it's only two building and go up 3 floors, and it really helped me with my mental health. Really, I have to protect myself. I have a lot of people that I don't deal with anymore. That means relatives, associates, friends. I thank God for my mentors and my family, which is my children. So um, I have to be careful being around certain people with, mental illness that is a little bit more stronger than me, or on the manic, have the bipolar manic where they always moving all around, can't stay still. It it triggers me, so I have to stay away from people like that and stuff. So, but it's about solutions. Yesterday I did word find. Okay, whatever I feel. When I want to relax, I play the little game on my computer. I forgot what it is, but anyway, then I do my sketches. I do my abstract art sketches. Okay, I do not want to be in the get your bad game challenge. I don't want to work like that. I found out about the reason why I heard this man talking about working 40 hours a week. That don't cut it. Okay, 40 hours a week was just to protect the people that was working for the employer. But as the employee, the person that is working for the boss, 40 hours a week just don't get it. So that's why that used to be where if you work overtime, that helps. But everybody don't get to work overtime. But my overtime is what I like to do to continue to build my LLC, Essence Paula Abstract Art, and others. And that's been over 6 or 7 years. But I got to um, I got to, you know, pay the late fee to get it back. You know, how sometimes you don't pay your $50 yearly. You have to pay the 250 for that year. So that's what I got to do. I just, like I said again, I thank God I can still drive. I can still take care of myself. Even though at times I don't feel like washing, I don't feel like cleaning, I don't feel like doing a lot of things, cooking and all of that. I don't I live below my means. Now even though I got 2 or 3 debts I got to pay off, which is not bad. But I don't eat out, like always buying stuff to eat out. I don't do that anymore. It's been years. I had to cut out fast food. I get it every now and then. I got some today. But I cooked my soup. I added rice to it, so it was very good. Most of the time, when I go to the stores, I get my fruits, my veggies, and salads and things that. And I like to get my little snacks. I always pray to God for me to get that glutton spirit out. Okay, I like to sometimes just glut all day on junk food, and as like a junk food junkie. But now I'm a part-time junk food junkie. But I take a little vinegar so it can, if you eat too much of your chocolate or whatever. I love chocolate and everything, and it helps clears it on out. But I always do my praise walk. I do my praise walk, which I walk around my kitchen to my living room, and I do it for like a minute or two and do it all throughout the day. Okay, so I am losing, thank God. I am embracing as Gen X, my gray hair, my natural. I'm gonna cut it again. I embrace that when I want to. But if I feel like want to wear my wig, I will wear my wigs. I like the different color, nice colored wigs. But today was so nice. When I took my shower, I washed my hair and everything, and I felt so good. So I embrace my grayness. I am not dyeing my hair no more. I'm not coloring my hair no more. I don't buy no more clothes. If I do, I go to the Goodwill and buy some nice things. But if I get to the point, if I lose too much weight and can't wear these, then I have to go to the Goodwill. But I haven't bought any more clothes or nothing. I haven't bought anything. When I get money, I just take care of my bills and my gas. So like I say, I thank God for my sponsors or whoever else want to sponsor. You look at my description. I pray that this is helping you. But this is really, really something. It's really an experience to uh, of being bipolar and being and living with bipolar 2 disorder. I just had to learn to embrace my flaws. Sometimes I feel like I'm wondering, like, will I be able to help myself? How long my mind, be gone to different things. I dream about my loved ones that is gone, like my grandparents, a lot, and I tend to kind of run away from guys. Especially if I feel like God haven't brought them in my life, because see, once God bring them in my life, we will accept each other. So I don't want it to be where we meet, and I tell them I'm this and that. I ran a little game. I got on the Facebook when I was on Facebook, got on there and went on the dating app. So I met some guys, but I wasn't interested. It wasn't, they just, just, and I put on there I'm living with bipolar 2, and I ain't have nobody checking me. Shit. They love the pictures, but I just fell out laughing because I'm really not interested. Like I've said before, I'm not in the space for it. I don't have the energy. I be low vibration at time. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to do what it takes to be in a relationship unless it's God. Jesus, God sends me the right person, then I would do what I do because God would give me grace for each other. I just don't want to be bothered just to be talking to somebody. You know, I don't, I'm doing fine just like this. I don't need a man to be buying me stuff or need him for income and all that kind of stuff. I just want to be to myself. I don't need that. I don't want to be bothered. I have friends like schoolmates call me and talk, I want to see you and stuff. There's a guy that had a crush on me ever since high school. I'm not interested. I never have been interested in them. So, but that's what I just want to tell you, that there's pros and cons, and but you can still be able to function. Like I said, it was on both sides of my family, and I grew up with my family. Grew up uh, in a family that had their own business with my grandparents, and I have to be careful. I don't, if they play bingo or whatever they have, I don't go because I don't feel like it. I don't want to go. I just don't want to be around people. I just keep to myself. I don't want to hear the gossip. I just don't want that toxic mess around me. It's always something. Even with relatives, I had to let some cousins go, family members. There's something else. Everybody says that. But my thing is have a more personal relationship with God and keep working on me. 2025 is working on me, protecting my mental health and focusing on my goal to keep building, within my purpose with my LLC. And that's educating through my experiences being and living with bipolar 2 disorder. I pray to just touch someone, and please comment if you can relate. This is not for everybody, but please comment, like, subscribe, share, so it can help others. And hit the notification button whenever I upload. Okay, it's hard for me to stream right now because I just have a regular smartphone. So I have things apps on here where I really use. So however God would do that. I have another phone, but I don't have the service yet. So however God does that, I don't worry about upgrading my phone. I got the smartphone. That's all I need. I got an old laptop that still works fine. That's all I need. I don't need to upgrade anything. I think it's good when you almost 60 can still operate a phone and do your YouTube or whatever you do, content creating. It's a lot of people in their 60s are doing this, 70s. They are on the phone, on YouTube or whatever. Um, I just, I love looking at movies and everything. I love different kind of movies, romance, whatever. I like horror because it's so funny to me. I know because I have experienced different things. That's another video. And I'm just enjoying me. Just looking the way I want to look. I ain't got to put on all this makeup and doing stuff. Don't don't get me wrong. I love to wear makeup. Don't get me wrong about I don't step on no toes. Forgive me, but to look good for a man, no, I look good for myself. This is me. If I want to put on some eyeshadow, mascara, or eyelashes, you know, it's just embracing yourself and love to look the way you want to. I understand a lot of women, like, when they find out they man like something or certain thing, they do it and wear it because he likes it. There's nothing wrong with that, I guess. It all depends. I've been married twice, so it's a beautiful thing to be married and have a family. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm past all that. I don't want no house. I don't want the responsibilities because it's too much on my mental illness. You when you get a house, you got to come in ready. You got to, if you rent homes and all that stuff, you got to have money to take care of things and stuff. So I don't want anything that is too extra and too much for me. I don't need it. I don't want it. I want to keep it simple and keep it moving. Keep it simple and keep it moving. I love nature and everything. So I'm busy. I'm always trying to protect my mental health. It's so important. It's so important. Watching what you eat, making sure you exercise and have small goals to meet. Whatever you do is an accomplishment. Reward yourself. You know, and if I don't feel like it, I'm not gonna do it. If I don't feel like answering the phone, and they ask me, "Oh, I called you." Yeah, I was busy. Yes, busy. Just, just being to myself. Don't want to be bothered. I don't care if it run anybody away. That's on them. You know, because you can't keep telling people, "Well, it's my bipolar." Blah blah blah. You say what you say and don't explain yourself. You just, "Oh, I just couldn't talk, or I was busy." Oh, what you were doing? Just staying focused on my goals. Just staying focused, working on me, and just a lot of time I be fasting from the phone, and stuff. And God had me to shut down. I told you that Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that. I have TikTok, but I just jump on there and say something inspirational and get off. My main thing is the YouTube to um be a global speaker, to speak to you all about my experiences. So you all have a wonderful day. Remember that Jesus loves you, and I love you too. Take care.